else I should know?
Nothing that's relevant. So, you ready to go check this place out?
Sounds good. Let's go.
I knew I could count on you. With luck, we may just find ourselves a working comm hub. Or at the very least, a few ASAM goodies. Here, let me update your Pip-Boy map. There we go. Alright, lead on. This seems to be the right address. Records say a lot of ASAM stuff was delivered here. Apparently, they were expecting a comm hub too. Wait, you hear that? I don't think we're alone in here. Keep your wits about you while we look around. Ghouls! Get them all? Are there any more? Scared the crap out of me. Come on, let's check out that terminal over there. And that's how it's done.
May as well take what we can. They won't be needing those items any longer.
Looks like we're in the Vault-Tec headquarters for the Commonwealth. That's kind of weird. Assuming this is the right place, why would a Vault-Tec facility be having ASAM equipment delivered? Didn't one of the ASAM sensors talk about Robco being in partnership with Vault-Tec? Maybe that's why.
I'm not sure.
Hold that thought. Just found the employee records. There's a name in here. Magnuson. Have we heard that name somewhere before?
At the station.
Hey, that's right, at the satellite station. That was the name in terminal records. Good memory. It was a Magnuson who had the comm hub we found shipped to Olivia. Huh. Maybe this guy was in charge of delivering hubs or something? This seems like something we should look into. Maybe this Magnuson had an office here. Let's see if we can find it.
find what you're looking for.
dull moment.
That's the last of them.
Got it.
Wonder what the inventor of the bobby pin would think of its new primary use in the Commonwealth.
Excuse me, Doctor. Dr. Magnuson.
What?
What the hell do you want?
Madison St. James, Chief Procurement Officer. I'd like to talk to you about your ASEM technology.
In case you hadn't noticed, Miss St. James, I no longer work for Robco. And even if I did, why in the blue heavens would I share anything with the CPO of Vault-Tec?
Because, Dr. Magnuson, unlike Robco, Vault-Tec has an appreciation for those with academic ambition.
Bah! Out of my way!
It appears Dr. Magnuson is currently feeling uncooperative. Suggest any future negotiation include adequate incentives.
Hey, look there. I think we found the office. Oh, good. Got a working terminal. Just give me a second here.
I was more than apprehensive the first time I met the lovely Miss St. James. After all, she was there to strike a deal with Robco,
Whoa.
who just usurped my
This is
research.
serious security.
All so they could make a quick buck.
Damn it. Can't crack this
And I
password.
needed a new patron.
Oh,
And
come
Vault-Tec's
on.
pockets are deep.
All right, terminal. You asked for it.
Vault-Tec.
Finally, I'm in.
The
Okay,
very
let's see what
company
we can
I
learn.
hope to outshine with my little
Huh.
venture. The
Well,
irony
I'm
is
there.
certainly not lost on me.
I think I discovered why Vault-Tec was so interested in ASAM equipment. If I'm reading this right, it looks like Vault-Tec was trying to develop a rival product to the ASAM sensors.
Are you sure?
I'm fairly sure. Seems this Magnuson was hired by Vault-Tec because he used to work with Robco on the ASAMs. They must have wanted his insider knowledge. Although, judging by his terminal entries, I don't think this guy took his job here very seriously. Scratch that. He really didn't take his job seriously. In fact, he was using his position here to embezzle company equipment.
That's a hell of a risk.
The nerve on this guy. He was actually stealing from Vault-Tec. Building materials, computers, robots. Hell, he was even stealing their ASAMs, and... Oh, I don't think we're gonna find a second comm hub here.
Why's that?
Vault-Tec were expecting a comm hub to be shipped here. But this Madison guy hijacked the delivery. Had it sent to Olivia instead. What we came here to look for, we've already found.
How do you know?
Madison wrote an entry all about it. It's almost as if he was bragging. Apparently he walked into a shipping depot, bold as you please, and switched the shipping label on the comm hub's crate. Seems like he'd been pilfering equipment from Vault-Tec for months.
Why would he do that?
You mean steal a comm hub? Well, I would ask him. The guy's been dead for over 200 years, so I don't think we're gonna get an answer. Looks like we're stuck with the hub we have. But it does sound like Vault-Tec were working on something similar. Maybe we should investigate this rival product of theirs. Hey, maybe it's something we can use? The terminal said this place has a warehouse where they worked on projects. I'm thinking we should take a peek down there. Although terminal also said we need to take an elevator. And we already know we'll need a keycard for that. All right, we found what we need. Let's go take that elevator.
Basement.
Stinks down here. Come on. Let's look around. There's gotta be something down here.
I suggest we take as much as we can carry.
I'm not seeing much. How about you? Show them. Hold up. Got some Robco boxes here. Empty. Not a single sensor or anything. They must have been keeping all the stuff they were working on somewhere. This can't be all there is. We're missing something. Let's keep looking.
Hey, Walter, it's Ben. The boys upstairs have been pestering me again about that hub thing. Are you sure it didn't arrive? I tried calling Donna at Boston Direct, but she said they'd already shipped it out. Maybe it got sent to another one of our warehouses? Whatever. For now, just move all the other Robco crap down to the sub-basement. It's suspicious as hell having it out in the open, and I still don't trust Magnuson. For all we know, he could be a Robco plant. Alright, I'll see you later at the post. You still owe me that drink.
Hey, nice work. Hidden trapdoor, huh? Now we're talking. Well, after you. Now this is more like it. Let's go take a look-see, shall we? Check this place out. Vault-Tec really were trying to make a rival product. Although it looks like they were trying to skip the whole R&D
Heads up.
phase.
I'd be happy to help if I can.
In partnership, my ass.
If I had access to a vacuum modification, I could make
That's
this
it.
place shine.
weird setup. I wonder, what were they trying to do with these ASAM sensors? Don't suppose you've any ideas?
Don't look at me.
Well, even though they never got their hands on the comm hub, it doesn't seem to have stopped Vault-Tec trying to rip off ASAM technology. Question is, what did they come up with? Let's split up and see what we can uncover down here. Let me know if you find anything interesting.
Nice. Jake.
Yeah? Found something? Hello, what have we here? Oh, well, how about that? This holotape contains data for the different ASAM variants. You know, plot types, the different things ASAMs can be programmed for. I suspect Vault-Tec planned to copy the software. Let's see, we got residential, agricultural, and industrial. Whoa, hold up a sec. There's more data here. What the? Recreational plot? Commercial? Slick, do you know what you just found?
Something wrong, buddy?
There's data for 4 new plot types here. 4 more things that ASAMs could build. I don't think Robco ever released these variants. At least not to the general public. This is one hell of a find. I'm gonna have to study this tape. If I could figure out how to transfer new data onto sensors, I'm fairly certain we'll soon have more things to build.
What do you mean you're only fairly certain?
Well, as you know, ASAMs come pre-programmed with 3 plot types. To change what it builds, you just select the right settings. Easy enough once you know how. But I have no idea how you transfer new plot data onto an ASAM. But don't worry, I'll figure it out.
I like it.
I never thought we'd find something like this here. I wonder what more's hidden around this place. Come on, let's keep looking. Huh? What you messing with there? Well, I'll be. Looks like Vault-Tec had themselves a ASAM printer. But I think its printing days are long behind it. They must have needed a steady supply of sensors to experiment with. Guess they got tired of buying them from Robco. Say, if this thing could construct a whole sensor, then let me check something. Woohoo! Jackpot! You know a machine can't make something if it don't got the schematics for it.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Well, would it surprise you to learn that this thing has a copy of the schematics needed to build ASAMs? I wonder who Vault-Tec paid off for that. Let me just download a copy of this. I'm sure Vault-Tec won't mind. And there we are. We may have to adapt and substitute a few parts, but now we'd be able to build as many sensors as we want. No more scavenging for them. This is a real game changer. Good find, Slick. But I reckon we've still not uncovered everything that's here yet. Let's keep looking around.
Ada?
Here you are. I hope these help.
Heads up.
Yes, sir?
Ada?
New orders, sir.
Are you able to self-destruct?
No, I can't. I'm fairly certain that my original creator had grander plans for me other than becoming a pile of debris. I suggest we take as much as we can carry.
Uh-huh.
What's all that ruckus about? Would you look at this thing? What were Vault-Tec trying to do here? And what's that noise it's making? Ugh, must be something wrong with it. All right, let's take a closer look here. Huh. This machine's picking up some kind of radio signal. Seems like it's trying to connect to something nearby. Hey, do me a favor. Go to that table with the ASAMs in the other room.
You lead the way, and I'll follow, sir.
All right, there should be a switch there. Flip it off and cut the power to the sensors. Huh. All right, come on back. Yep, that confirms what I thought, all right.
What?
The signals this machine was picking up. They were coming from those ASAMs. They were emitting the radio signals.
Really?
Listen for yourself. You turned off the ASAMs, signals are no longer broadcasting. QED. I didn't know the sensors could do something like that. Emit a radio signal, that is. But that begs the question. Just what is this thing? Why is it trying to pick up signals from sensors? Just what kind of ASAM technology were Vault-Tec trying to copy here?
Have any ideas?
Not really, no. There's gotta be someone around here to tell us what this machine is. Some notes or documents or something. Take a look around, see what you can find.
I found some technical documents for you.
Really now? Let me take a look. Well, I'll be. According to these documents, this machine is Vault-Tec's attempt to duplicate a comm hub. I mean, it's not exactly a good attempt, but still. I suppose an effort was made. Not much a rival product, though. Doesn't even seem to work right. I guess after Magnuson stole the hub, Vault-Tec were forced to build their own version with no real reference. You know, if this thing really is a reproduction of a comm hub, I think we actually might be able to use this.
How?
We came here looking for another comm hub, because the one we've got so badly damaged it won't even turn on. And while it's not exactly what I expected to find here, this Vault-Tec knockoff might still be useful. Call me optimistic, but between this thing and the real comm hub, we might just be able to cobble together something that works.
I don't see how that helps us.
Okay, let me explain. This thing was designed to replicate an ASAM comm hub. And while it's far from a perfect reproduction, it may be similar enough so that we can use parts of it to repair our hub. Or we could use parts from our comm hub to make this thing work right. Whichever way gets us what we need.
Glad it turned out well.
That makes two of us. Well, with that, I think we've uncovered everything we can here. Okay, let me just take a mental inventory of everything we found. We got the schematics to build our own sensors. New plot types, if I could figure out how to make them work. And of course, Vault-Tec's version of a comm hub, which just might allow us to start repairing the one we've already got. To call this trip productive would be an understatement. I knew working with you was a good idea, but damn, I didn't expect us to do this well.
Come on, don't sell yourself short.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate the sentiment, but you're the one who's making this happen. All right, I need to start gathering things up. Move everything we found back to the hardware store. Oh, wait, shit! I completely forgot. I meant to go meet up with someone. And I doubt they'll take kindly me blowing them off.
Who is they?
An acquaintance of mine. Actually, it's the guy who got us the info on this place. He said he needed to talk to me once I was done here. Something about some important information he wanted to share. But there's no way I can just leave all this stuff here. Look, I know I'm kind of passing the buck, but could you meet with this fella for me? See what he wants? I'd really appreciate it.
Why? What's this all about?
Can't say for sure. After he gave me the info on this place, he said there was something else we needed to talk about. Whatever it is, apparently it's important. But I gotta start moving all this stuff back to the hardware store. So, do you think you could go check in with this guy for me? You'd be doing me a big favor.
Sure, I can do that.
Oh, thank you. You're a real pal. Sweeter than a baby's breath. The fellow you need to visit lives up in Diamond City. He's an information broker. Calls himself the Ron. Chances are he wants to sell us some info. And given his past track record, it's probably something useful. So here, take these caps. Pay him and find out what he has to say. Most hours of the day you'll find him in his office, towards the back of the city. Say, not that it's any of my business, but while you're in Diamond City, might be a good time to follow up on any leads you got. You know, on your kid. I understand there's a detective living there. Apparently he's one of the best when it comes to tracking things down.
What do you know about this detective?
Not much. I approached his agency a few times to look into something for me. They couldn't help me, but maybe they can help you. He's got an office in the middle of Diamond City. There should be a number of signs pointing you the right way.
Yo, thanks for the advice.
Hey, no problem, Slick. All right, time for me to get this stuff back to the hardware store. This should be a fun challenge of logistics. Once you've wrapped up everything with the Ron, head on back and let me know how it went. Oh, actually, before you go, might as well take this. Here. That's a copy of the ASAM schematics. With that, you can now build your own sensors. As long as you got the parts.
Nice.
Now, I won't blame you if you want to test out and build a few sensors. Just don't keep the RON waiting for too long. Anyway, I'll see you later. Good luck out there.
Yes.
A clever way to bypass. We may have picking up something. That takes care of that. got that for you.
Look alive.
Let's take a look at what you've got.
Message to Rodrigo Palomar. Okay, my friend. I thought about it, and I've reached a decision on the Fallon's job. Your cut is exactly what you deserve. $0. Zilch. You heard me right. You get nothing. Yes, you cracked the safe, and yes, we got the diamonds. But you also tripped the alarm. Mackie got pinched, and that's entirely your fault. Now, when he gets out, Mackie's gonna want your head on a platter. I'm gonna give him your share instead. I see you're getting off easy. Eddie Winter, signing off.
Welcome to the Boston Public Library. The library is currently closed.
Targets in range. Target down.
Hey, over here. Move here. Here.
I'll take care of it.
Get him.
Let's take them out. Hopefully it's not the last of them.
gate. Stop playing around, Danny. I'm standing out in the open here for crying out loud.
I got orders not to let you in, Miss Piper. I'm sorry. I'm just doing my job.
Ooh, just doing your job, protecting Diamond City means keeping me out, is that it? Oh, look, it's the scary reporter.
I'm sorry, but Mayor McDonough's really steamed, Piper. Saying that article you wrote was all lies. The whole city's in a tizzy.
You open this gate right now, Danny Sullivan. I live here. You can't just lock me out. You want into Diamond City, right?
What? Who are you?
What's that? You said you're a trader up from Quincy? You have enough supplies to keep the general store stocked for a whole month? You hear that, Danny? You gonna open the gate and let us in, or are you gonna be the one talking to crazy Minne about losing out on all the supply?
Jeez, all right. Need to make it personal, Piper. Give me a minute.
Better head inside quick before old Danny catches on to the bluff.
This place, Diamond City. What is it?
Oh, the Green Jewel? She's a sight. Everyone who's anyone in the Commonwealth is from here, settled here, got kicked out of here. A big wall, some power, working plumbing, schools, and some security goons are what make Diamond City the big monster it is. Oh, love it or hate it. You'll see for yourself soon enough. Let's go.
Piper, who let you back inside? I told Sullivan to keep that gate shut. You devious, rabble-rousing slanderer. The level of dishonesty in that paper of yours. I'll have that printer
Ooh, that a
scrapped for
statement,
parts.
Mr. McDonough? Tyrant mayor shuts down the press. Why don't we ask the newcomer? You support the news? Because the mayor's threatening to throw free speech in the dumpster.
Always believed in freedom of the press.
Oh, I didn't mean to bring you into this argument, good sir. No. You look like Diamond City material. Welcome to the great green jewel of the Commonwealth. Safe, happy, a fine place to come. Spend your money, settle down. Don't let this muckraker here tell you otherwise, all right? Well, do you have something to say?
What are you two arguing about, anyway?
What do you think? Print lies and everybody's happy, but if you print the truth...
Now, was there anything particular you came to our city for?
Just looking for something?
Oh, what is it you're looking for?
An infant boy. Kidnapped.
Did you say kidnapped? Well, McDonough, Diamond City Security gonna investigate this? How about all the other kidnapping reports you've been...
Don't listen to her. Well, I'm afraid that our security team can't follow every case that comes through. I'm confident that you can find help here. Diamond City has every conceivable service known to man. One of our great citizens can surely find the time to help you.
A mayor of a great city must know everyone. Who can help me?
I'm sorry, I don't have time for any more questions. I'm a busy man. Enjoy your stay in our fair city.
This is ridiculous. Diamond City Security can't spare one officer to help? I want the truth, McDonough. What's the real reason security never investigates any cases?
I've had enough of this, Piper. From now on, consider you and that little sister of yours on notice.
Yeah, keep talking, McDonough. That's all you're good for. A big Diamond City welcome from the mayor. You feel honored yet? Look, I gotta go get settled in, but, stop by my office later. I have an idea for an article you'd be perfect for.
Officer?
Head on inside.
Hi.
Hey.
Danny.
So, you're that traitor Piper was talking about. Something tells me she's pulled the wool over my eyes again. Am I right?
Piper's done this before?
All the time. Thing is, sometimes she's bluffing, and sometimes there really is a group of 50 raiders just over the hill screaming for blood. So I usually just let her in. Not this time, though. Mayor's on the warpath. Hey, what's brought you into town anyway? Be good to note it down in the logs. I didn't catch that. What?
Just looking for something.
Aren't we all? Now, was there anything particular you were looking for?
Who would I talk to about finding a missing person?
Oh, look, I'm sorry, but we're under orders not to get involved in missing person cases. There's a lot of Institute paranoia right now. We can't really risk fanning those flames with official action. What if people panic?
I just need a little information, Danny. We can keep this off the record.
Okay. I can at least point you somewhere. Unofficially. When you get inside the city, go to the back, around the market, to an alleyway. There's a couple of bright neon signs. Valentine's Detective Agency. No one likes going there, though, so buyer beware and all that.
Thanks for your help.
Yeah, well, good luck. Stay out of trouble.
You might want to drop some of those things you're carrying.
What?
I'm new here. Did you have anything you wanted me to do?
Did you need anything?
Thanks, but I really can't think of anything we need. Done and dusted.
You can fix just about anything. Guns, computers, people. Just gotta have the right tools.
Can't quite put my finger on it, but there's something about you.
Got work to do. Can't talk now.
Huh?
Traveling with you is proving to be quite uplifting.
June, you hanging in there?
Oh, well, I guess so. Every day I get up and by myself.
You've been through a rough time, man. Worse. Just, let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
Oh, okay. Yeah, hey, I know I haven't bullied my weight around here, and I'm really trying to do better.
Oh, there's nothing to apologize for. You worry about you, everything will
You
take care
certainly
of
know
itself.
your way around a workbench.
Thanks, Sturgis. Thanks for checking in on me.
Of course. We look out for our own. Always. place is really coming together, huh? I can't take all the credit. What's going on?
I wonder how long my systems will endure these rugged conditions.
Look at this place. Can it wait?
Hey.
Yeah?
I'd like to trade some items.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
I just need to trade gear with you.
Sure.
Find anything useful?
Best to find it. Which of that load to
Got a question? You should talk to Sullivan.
Anyone is one of those
Holy
things.
shit.
It's that
that
secretary
is some
of
opera.
his. Her and her perfect hair.
Sometimes you gotta wonder, does anyone fight back? Institute has to have enemies, right?
What? You mean the railroad? That's a fairy tale, man. They don't exist.
Nah, I heard from my cousin. He knows a guy that works for him. They got a code phrase and everything. Follow the Freedom Trail.
The hell is that supposed to mean? You're full of it, and that kind of talk is gonna get you snatched up by the Senate.
Why are we wasting so much time trying to find this guy? Hey! Where do you think you're going? Now you better answer if you want to keep those teeth.
That's none of your business.
You don't seem to understand who we are.
Will you just leave them alone? We're not meant to start trouble with the locals.
Yeah? Well, how do we know this ain't the man we're looking for?
He doesn't even match the description. Now come on, let's get going. We got work to do.
God, you son of... You got lucky this time, Wastelander. I better not see your face again.
Hey, all right! Another new client. Don't be shy now. No need to stay in the waiting room. Come sit your hip self down. Okay. How about some pie?
Hey.
What? What can I do for you?
You know, you're my favorite client. Hello to you.
Hey there.
Oh yeah, I like that look. The kind that says, don't start trouble with me unless you're cruising for a bruising. I can tell you're a guy with his head on straight. The smart, sophisticated type who really understands the way of things.
Who the heck are you?
Whoa, slow your roll. Are you telling me you don't know who I am? You have the distinct pleasure of talking to the coolest cat in the Commonwealth. Everyone calls me the Ron. And you can too.
What do you do around here?
Me? I'm an information broker. I know who, what, and where. Whether you've got information or you need it, I'm the one you want to come see. I'm the Ron, baby.
You have information I need.
Well, of course I do. Wait. Say. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I get the feeling you were sent here by Jake.
What do you know about him?
I'm sorry. I don't share information on clients or friends.
What makes you think that?
Jake told me he partnered with someone, and you matched the description he gave. Oh yeah. Not to mention, you got one of those Pip-Boy things, just like that hound dog Jake. So, is the Ron right? Are you the new partner?
That's why I'm here.
When you're right, baby! And 9 times out of 10, the Ron is usually right. Gotta say, I'm surprised to see Jake partner up with someone. Always struck me as the lone wolf kind of guy, you know? But any friend of Jake's is a friend of the Ron's. Now, let's get down to brass tacks. The reason I asked Jake back here was so I could share some information. But since you're his partner, I can tell you the info instead. For a price. After all, I'm running a business here.
Well, hold on. What info are you talking about?
As Jake tells it, you and he are building up settlements together. Now that's cool and all. But he's off the gas for a second. Have you stopped to think about the people joining those settlements? After all, it's the people that make a town. And surely you want the best and brightest, right?
Yeah, I suppose so.
But you can't always tell who's hip just by looking. Or can you? You ever heard of a vigor tester? It's a kind of science machine, cooked up by pre-war nerds. It can measure a person's attributes. Use it to scan someone, and it can tell if they're as strong as a deathclaw, or as weak as a kitten. Smart as an AI, or as dumb as a mutant. Pretty rad! A useful device, especially for some cool cat wanting to find the cream of the crop. Just so happens, the Ron knows where to find one of these vigor testers. And I'm willing to tell you where it is. However, there is a small matter of payment for this information. 300 caps. Sound fair?
You're a businessman, right? You can do better.
Ain't no one who can say the Ron don't know how to business. Let's say 250 caps. You sly cat.
Is that the best you can do?
Oh, you'll bleed me dry. 200 caps, but no less.
Sure. Here you go.
Oh, yeah. First things first, take this folder. That's all the info the Ron could dig up on the Vigor tester. Now, according to the Ron's records, last known location of the tester was Vault 81. But dig this! That vault's still active. Still has residents inside. So, common courtesy says, you knock first. If you can get inside, ask someone in charge about the tester. If it's still there, chances are they'd know. On a side note, if you're looking for able settlers, I got a few leads you might be interested in. Here, this info's on the house.
Vault 81?
What? You never heard of the vaults? What hole did you crawl out of?
I'm from Vault.
They're big underground bunkers, built to keep people safe after the bombs fell. And Vault 81 is one of them. But unlike most vaults, 81's still active. And according to the Ron's records, that vault's the last known location of the Vigor tester device.
How do you know the machine is still inside?
Well, I don't. But if it turns out it's not there, then the Ron will do his best to track it down for you. For a small fee.
Who are these people?
When people want to know things, they come and see the Ron. And sometimes, people want to know of a good place to settle down. That note has a few names of such people. Those wanting to find somewhere suitable to start a new life. If you're in need of skilled people, you should follow up on those names.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Ask, and you shall receive. Oh yeah! Since it appears Jake is busy, I suggest pursuing the Vigor tester yourself. If you don't know where Vault 81 is, it's near the old Chestnut Hillock Reservoir. Just look for all the water. You can't miss it.
Thanks for your help.
You are more than welcome. And remember, if you got information to buy or information to sell, then you come see the coolest cat in the Commonwealth, the Ron!
That suit should tip the balance of things in our favor.
Told you your luck wouldn't last forever.
Something wrong?
Another stray coming in from the rain. Afraid you're too late.
I know you must be busy, but I won't take much of your time, miss. It's important.
You don't get it. The detective, he's gone. Missing.
Do you have any idea how I could find him?
He disappeared working a case. Skinny Malone's gang had kidnapped a young woman, and he tracked them down to their hideout in Park Street Station. There's an old vault down there they use as a base. I told Nick he was walking into a trap, but he just smiled and walked out the door like he always does.
Who's this Skinny Malone character?
I don't know much about him, but he's from Good Neighbor, and that means he's in the well-pressed suits and machine gun school of thuggery.
You said Malone's from Good Neighbor?
Yeah, it's a tough neighborhood. Northeast a ways. People with power there care about two things: style and body count.
I'll find him. You have my word.
Thank you. Nick should be easy to spot. He's always wearing that old hat and trench coat getup. Please, hurry.
Don't move, synth. What have you done with the real Riley? Where's my brother?
I swear I'm not a synth. Don't shoot, for God's sakes, we're family!
Put the gun down, now!
He's a synth! He'll kill us all!
Kyle, no!
Okay, show's over. There are no synths in Diamond City, hear me? Just you folks and your damn paranoia.
Officer?
I need you to step away, Scabber.
I understand, officer. I just want to know what happened.
You got bricks for ears? I said get the hell out of here now.
Hey.
He pulled a gun on me. My own brother.
What happened?
I'm not a synth. I told him. I kept telling him. Why didn't he listen to me? I need a minute.
What's everyone still standing around for? Go back to your own damn business.
Hey.
I'd be happy to help if I can. Let's take a look at what you've got.
Can't believe you eat that food. Only one thing worth buying in the Dugout Inn, and that's the booze.
Yeah, it's gotta eat. What can I say?
A real Diamond City boy eats at the noodle stand.
Hey.
Yes.
Over here.
Certainly. Glad to be of service. Carrying all that weight is simply slowing you down.
Vadim, I need to talk.
Just a minute, Dicky. I am in middle of story. So then, I am crossing river, right? Wearing nothing but a smile. When out comes the most dangerous of all sea monsters. A Mirelurk!
A Mirelurk? Come on.
That's like 2 out of 10 points of
We
danger
need to have
tops.
a conversation.
You want to talk something really dead.
Do I know you?
No. But I've heard of you. I'm always looking for people who know how to handle themselves in dangerous situations.
What's the job?
I don't know yet. Whatever needs to be done once my boss has had a look at you. I can assure you that it will be dangerous. And that you'll be paid fairly.
I don't mind danger, so long as I get paid well enough.
You will be well paid. I can promise you that. By the way, I'm Edward Deegan. You'll mostly be working for me, but you'll need to talk to my boss first. His name is Jack Cabot. He likes to personally interview everyone I hire. He's careful like that. Come down to Cabot House in Beacon Hill and ask to talk to Jack. I'll let him know you're coming.
See this bar? I killed a man for it. No, I kid. He is dead, though. Now, let me know when you're ready to order.
So, this your bar?
Damn straight it is. My brother Yefim and I make the best moonshine in the entire Commonwealth. We call it Bobrov's Best. Had to start renting out rooms just so customers had a place to safely pass out after drinking it.
Not now.
Come back later, then.
Oh, a customer. Need a room?
All right. Here.
You're in room 2, just through the door. Have a nice day.
I hear there's a bar in the old theater district that's for raiders only. Combat zone.
I hear there's a bar in the old theater district that's for raiders only. The combat
A
zone.
new file to open.
Stay clear if I was you.
Do you have a legitimate medical concern? Or is this about our facial reconstructive services?
Patch me up, Doc.
Go over your symptoms with me.
I'm feeling sick. I think it's radiation.
All right, let's flush your system. And that's that. Anything else bothering you?
Hurting all over, Doc.
You look fine, but... Oh, wait. Yeah, that's gonna need to be set back in place. Let's get started. Done. Now, was there anything else bothering you?
No other complaints.
Off you go, then.
Don't let the stress of life kill you. Relax with some cans.
Now you have the right idea. Power armor. Only way to travel. Here's some Diamond City firepower, you green uglies! Super mutants! Here's some Diamond City firepower, you green uglies!
Enemies over here.
We got a situation here.
Engaging hostile target. I suggest we take as much as we can carry. We may have found them, sir. of service.
Hold it right there. Vault 81 security. I don't know where you got your hands on a working Pip-Boy, but you better start talking.
I got it in Vault 111.
Vault 111? Haven't heard of that one yet. And what sort of business are you looking to take care of here in 81?
Just looking to do a little trading.
Is that so? And you expect me to believe that? Oh, Overseer.
Who is it, Edwards?
Ma'am, some new Commonwealth traveler. Not one of our usual traders.
Well, if someone wants in, they can earn it like everyone else. Let me speak to them. Sorry about that. Officer Edwards here was just doing his job. I'm sure you can understand our need for caution. For newcomers, we like to operate on exchange. You help us, we help you.
But I'm a fellow Vault Dweller. Can't you just let me in?
All the more reason to help out a fellow Vault then.
Depends. I need more details.
Fair enough. Fusion cores. 3 to be exact. You get the fusion cores, we grant the access.
I already have the fusion cores you need.
Really? Well then, I suppose I should say welcome. I'll be down to meet you at the entrance.
Come on, Gwen. My guys have been working doubles for weeks now. They need a break.
Everyone's working hard right now, Cal. You think I don't know that? Just do the best with what you can. That's all I'm asking.
Fine, I'll see what I can do. But you and I both know we can't keep going on like this.
Sorry about that. As you'll soon see, we have a few maintenance projects underway. Gwen McNamara, Overseer. Welcome to Vault 81. Here, we pride ourselves on having maintained a successful vault over these past 2 centuries. We'd like to be completely self-sufficient, but there are certain resources we can't provide ourselves.
Why do you keep yourself so isolated?
Why not? We have warm beds, clean clothes, a solid roof over our heads. Our food and water are radiation-free. We don't deal with the elements or raiders. We're safe here. And for some, that safety and stability is what counts.
Aren't you curious about the Commonwealth and what it has to offer?
Of course. But my duty is to these people and keeping them safe. We receive a few select traders often enough to stay well informed. That's why I like to use a give-and-take system. If outsiders are willing to help us, we're willing to help them. Speaking of, if you're ready, I can take those fusion cores from you.
Here you go. I'm sure you'll put them to good use.
I won't, but Dr. Pensky certainly will. Now, I have work to do. Most everyone here is very friendly with Commonwealth visitors. Although that power armor may make a few people nervous.
Ma'am, what about his friend here?
I'll allow it. Security is already extra mindful as it is. If he's lived this long in the Commonwealth, I'm sure he's chosen his friends wisely. If you need anything else, I'll be in my office.
You should be flattered. Not everyone gets a personal welcome from the Overseer herself. Normally, that's my job.
I appreciate the hospitality.
I can imagine. Being here must be a welcome reprieve after traipsing about the Commonwealth. Anyway, welcome to Vault 81. I'm Deputy Overseer Mansfield. If you've any questions or problems, please bring them to me. Otherwise, enjoy your time in the vault.
Can you take a look at these schematics?
Oh, goody. More junk from the Commonwealth for me to examine. All right, hand it over. I'll look. Oh, I know this device. It's the Vitamatic. The Vault's previous physician used it all the time. However, when Dr. Forsyth took over, he deemed the device too hazardous. Something about combustible tumors or some such. Is that why you're here? For the Vitamatic? If so, I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint you. Even if we no longer use the device, it's a rare piece of technology. I can't just hand it over to some unwashed outsider.
What if I made it worth your while?
Perhaps if you were to perform a number of services for the Vault. You see, part of my job is making sure the Vault runs smoothly. This often means dealing with minor issues before they become a problem. If you've the wherewithal to solve a number of these issues, then I suppose I could justify giving you the Vitamatic as payment.
Just tell me what you need me to do.
The first task I'd ask of you is rather mundane, but vital to the Vault's continued survival. You see, our Vault's reactors are kept running almost exclusively by a single robot, Old Rusty. However, due to his poor maintenance, Rusty requires a lot of oil to stay operational. A lot of oil. If you could bring, say, 10 units of oil to Old Rusty, that should ensure his continued operation, at least for a few months.
Surely there's room for compromise.
You've got the temperament of an overseer. Very well. 4 units of oil. Your next task would be a little more hands-on. Recently, the Vault's been having some issues with its water supply. We've had to run the pumps at full power just to draw in enough water. And the water we do get is of questionable quality. I'd need you to check the intake pipe at the nearby reservoir, see if anything is blocking the water flow, and if it is, clear it. You may have to get a bit wet. If you manage to solve the issue, find and speak to Catelyn. She deals with the Vault's plumbing.
I'm on it. Clean water coming up.
I'll believe it when I see it. If you do succeed, I'll have one more task for you. Finish that, and the Vitamatic will be yours. Off you go.
This is Diamond City Radio, and I'm,
No signs of radiation.
Hey, Ashes.
Impressive.
What are you doing up here? Ashes, where are you going? Ash! Damn it. Aaron's not going to like this.
Yeah?
Is it true that you came from another vault?
Keep moving.
Hey.
Yes. Sir?
I'm heading out. Don't wait up for me.
Again? But I need your help here.
You got guts wearing that pit boy in the Commonwealth. I can't believe someone hasn't tried to steal it yet.
Please, you haven't needed my help in years.
Oh, you're that new traveler.
Whatever it is,
you must
it
have
can
had so
wait.
many adventures
so
out in the
Aaron and I
Commonwealth.
can just wait? You're gone more than you're here. Whatever happened to loving husband
Every
and father?
waking moment's an adventure out there.
Oh my. I knew it. My kids would love to hear some of them. Would you be willing to talk to my class?
I suppose I can tell them a few.
I won't let them take up too much of your time.
Excuse me.
Our Commonwealth guest, welcome to the depot. And pardon the clutter, I don't get much time to tidy up these days.
I didn't even notice.
Thanks for being polite. Let me know if there's something I can get for you. I've got a little bit of everything lying around here. When you're dealing with items that are all over 200 years old, work just accumulates like crazy. Some days it's all I can do to keep my head above water. But you probably don't want to hear about all that. Let me know if you want to take a look.
I might be interested in buying or selling.
Great. I have all sorts of odds and ends.
If you
This will
find
be
any
a
spare
rare
parts,
treat for the
you be
kids.
sure to let me know.
Hope you don't have anything that needs fixing. I really don't feel
Heads
like
up.
working.
What can I do for you?
Now, where did I put those screws?
Hey, mister, are you really from the Commonwealth?
Yeah. Why do you want to know?
I never met anybody from the Commonwealth before. I thought maybe you might want someone to show you around. Just 5 caps.
That's not necessary. I can find my own way around.
Oh, you're no fun.
Whatever you want, forget it. I can't be bothered with it right now.
Dr. Forsyth is asking to see you when you have a moment.
You should stop by and see Horatio while you're here. Can't imagine you come across many barbers in the Commonwealth.
Poor Erin. Her cat got loose in the Commonwealth.
Can you not do that here? What if the Overseer or Whitaker caught you?
Cut me some slack, Tina. I've been working 12
Hey,
hours straight.
old Rusty.
How can I assist? Warning! Overdue for maintenance. Old Rusty really takes it out of you.
Pardon me. Here. This'll make you feel better.
Oh, thank you, sir. You are most considerate. Nothing like getting the oil flowing, eh?
Welcome, welcome. I hope I'm not being presumptuous, but I'd like to ask you a favor. Would you mind donating some medical samples, even just a blood sample?
Why do you need medical samples?
It's for my research. The people of Vault 81 have been genetically isolated from the Commonwealth for many generations. I'm trying to determine what the genetic variation is between the two populations.
Sure, you can have some blood.
Excellent. Just have a seat, and I'll draw some blood. Sit there. This'll only take a sec. There. Hardly hurt a bit, eh? Thank you. This will be a great help. Now, I need to get these prepared immediately.
You should stop by the lab in the morning and take a look at the new crops.
She's looking pretty bad in there.
How's that power armor working out for you?
Sorry about the maintenance. It never ends these days.
If you want a good meal, see Maria at the cafeteria. She'll look you up.
Whoa! A real live Commonwealth person. You dress funny.
Hey, sweetie.
Excuse me, mister. Have you seen my cat?
I think he's left the vault. I saw him run by me when I got here.
Left the vault? Oh, please bring him back. Please. No one else would set foot outside for him.
Where do you think he may have gone?
Not far. He'd be terrified. I'm sure if there's anywhere nearby to hide, you'll find him.
If your cat's out in the Commonwealth, he's probably dead.
Don't say that! It's not true. Now are you going to help me or not?
I'll find him for you.
Thank you! His name is Ashes. He's the sweetest little gray cat. I just want him to come home.
If you need anything from the depot, stop by in the morning.
Your Pip-Boy ever act up on you?
We got a barber here if you need it. Not saying you do.
If you need a doctor, Forsyth and Rachel are down in the medical center. They can patch you up.
So you're the reason that patrols have doubled today.
This area appears to have quite the calming effect on you, sir.
Ashes, go home. Erin misses you.
My ride counter is spiking.